Yo, what's up? Welcome to week 25 of the weight loss journey. And basically, we're kind of getting on to the tail end of these video series. Basically, it's just to set you up for the initial phases of the weight loss journey and get you to a point where you're able to maintain and dictate where you want to go on your journey. After this series is done, it's mostly up to you to choose to continue with body recomposition, which is you incorporating more strength training and resistance training into your weight loss system, or you can focus on maintaining where you are right now. Either way, you will accomplish your goal and get to your goal. But basically, that's just what I just wanted to reiterate the purpose of these videos that I'm releasing weekly to help you out with the weight loss journey. Okay, so with week 25, we just want to get to the point of where we have clarity and vision upon our weight loss journey. We know that we have a system in play. We know that we're very adept at our system right now. We make changes and adjustments where needed. We take time and to give ourselves rest. We take time to let our body recover mentally, physically, and spiritually along the weight loss journey. And you know when to incorporate things. You know when to incorporate things back in. You know when to move things out of your diet or work out when you're working out. But mostly the main thing that we're kind of like focusing steady on with this end portion of the video series is mostly just reframing and rewiring negative and past situations that you once experienced. So we just want to get to the point where we reframe these situations and get to the point where we just deal with them. Now we're at the point where we had the physical aspect of the weight loss journey in check. We're losing weight. We're doing all the work. We're progressing. We're seeing the changes in our body. We're seeing the changes in the way our clothes feel. We know that we're feeling more productive. We know what we have to do to maintain that and increase that and just push ourselves to get to that next level. Mentally is where we need to address and do the work. This is a daily thing that is a daily recurrence, but once we get to the point where we can confidently write our past situation down from an objective standpoint, we can then reflect over it. Give yourself about a week or 2 weeks or so to deal with the situation, or as many weeks as it takes for you to get over it, but mostly 2 to 4 weeks. And then we want to just release our emotional attachment to the situation. We're going to give up the subjective feeling of letting these past situations and traumas get to us. We want to get to a point where we basically just relinquish the control that these situations and experiences has over us. There's so much more left for us to do and to accomplish in life. So we will work ourselves up to a point where we can objectively look at a situation. We can address the things that benefited us from the situation. And we can also look at the way that it may have changed us or scarred us and find strength in that and ultimately let it go and move forward. Once we do this, we can basically proceed forward with our weight loss journey, because the next phase, if you choose to take on body recomposition, which is you shaping up your physique and with resistance training and so forth, we'll be journeying into the point of knowing that the scale will be tending to move up a little bit, because we'll be taking in a little more calories because we'll be putting on more muscle, but we'll still be burning fat. But it'll be kind of a mind trick there, dealing with the scale there, because we're so used to the scale going downward as an indicator of success on a weight loss journey. So the body recomposition is something that I do kind of push people to embark on, because it does basically break up the power that the scale has over you. Yeah, in the beginning phase of the body recomposition phase, you will feel kind of down on yourself because you're kind of putting weight back on after you work so hard to put it on. But this weight that you're putting on is you shaping up your body and putting on muscle, as opposed to putting on fat. And it will help you put the scale in proper context and see it as a snapshot of where you are in time. It will also shift your mind towards focusing on more of how you feel and how your body feels, instead of what you read on the scale as an indicator of you doing well. So that's one reason why I will push people to body recomposition. But I completely understand it if you want to maintain and stay steady with the weight loss journey and just push yourself with losing weight and getting down to a smaller size. This both are maintainable and both are ideal if you choose to do so. And I have videos addressing both, and I will supply videos addressing both paths if a person choose to, whichever path they choose to proceed with. So I normally push the body recomposition because I have a fondness for lifting weights. So for you, it might not be so. You just looking to just get smaller and just maintain your health. You're just happy to move and, just move your body and do all the things that you didn't think you will ever be able to do or thought you wouldn't be able to do once again with your life. So whichever path you choose to proceed on is the right path for you. But you know that if you go on the body recomposition phase, you will have the other part of dealing with the scale and putting the scale in proper context and dealing with it. Proceeding on the weight loss journey as is, the same thing applies to you when it comes to the scale. Learn to put it in proper context and see it for what it is, just a snapshot of where you are, and learn to go off how your body feels as opposed to the number on the scale being an indicator of success for what you're doing. It's okay to move around your calorie ranges or do away with the total daily expenditure numbers completely if that's what you choose to do, and just go off of consuming a certain calorie range that feels great for you to consume and stay in, and you know when to just cut yourself down 100 or 200 calories or maybe 500 calories to lose that weight and get back to the size that you feel you look best at. So that's the thing that I wanted to cover with week 25 of the weight loss journey. Just number one, just getting to the point of where you have everything dialed in, and you know when you do make changes, give your mind and body a time to adjust. And when you do give your body and mind time to adjust, give yourself time to rest, ample amount of time to rest, and then proceed forward with what you're doing. And if things become too overwhelming, you know that you always have a baseline where you can revert back to and get comfortable and kind of nudge things in slowly and little as possible. Remember that making changes as slowly as possible is still key when it comes to anything that you embark in, not just weight loss. And part two is just dealing with past and negative traumas and experience. We want to get to the point now where we just write this down and write it down from an objective standpoint, think about it, ruminate on it for about a week or 3 weeks to a month on it, and then after that we go back and face this thing that we've written down, and we completely let go of the power and hold that it has over us and proceed forward and be productive with our lives. So that's basically what I wanted to cover in week 25. Okay, peace, and I wish you much success on this journey. All right.